CJ Wild Money Entertainment. And if you've never been to my channel before, I'm CJ. On Fridays, we keep it real on topics that's trending on social media, or people like yourself or my honeybees. Hi, honeybees. That's what I call my subscribers. So if you want to be a honeybee, you need to slap that subscribe button. And we can get ahead and communicate on various topics that you may want to talk about or you got an idea about. So this topic, if you notice, I got my iPad today, and I normally don't read off of my iPad, but this topic was suggested that I talk about. And this is a touchy topic. It deals with sexuality. So if you're not into talking about sexuality or whatever, I can understand. However, the question was how to date someone with a different sexual identity, and is it possible? Well, first, before I can even get into dating someone of a different sexual identity, you first got to know what sexual identity is. And its sexuality is about how do you see and express yourself sexually. Like, who do you have a crush on? Or who do you want to go out with? Or who do you want to have sexual experiences with? And that's what sexual identity is. So, remember, sexuality is not a choice. Everyone has the right to feel comfortable and acceptable of who they are. Others in life may think sexuality is a choice and assume straight is normal. Just because you define sexuality one way does not mean it cannot change or your mind can change later. So now that we talked about what sexuality identity is, just to see yourself and how you express yourself on who you have a crush on, let's talk about sexuality. There's 18 different types of sexuality, and most people don't discuss it. I am going to put some spelling over here for you to understand, in case I pronounce them wrong. There is allosexual, and this is a person who experiences just sexual attraction. You got aromic, and this is someone who experiences little or no romance attraction to another person. You got androsexual, and these are people who's attracted to men or masculinity. You got asexual, and this is lack of attraction to others. You have bisexuality, and this is someone who's emotionally, romantically, and sexually attracted to more than one sex or one gender identity. We could go on. There's demoromantic. This is the ability to feel romantic attraction to someone that you have a strong sexual and emotional attraction to. Then there's gay, and that's people attracted to the same gender. You have heterosexual. These are people who identify as a man who's attracted to a woman. Pansexual is someone who's just emotional and romantic attachment to any of the genders. Now that we know what sexual identity is, and we know all the types of sexual identity, the question is, can you date someone of a different sexual identity? Okay, so here we go into the dating aspect. If you are, let's say, straight, and that means you are attracted emotionally to the opposite of your sex. But the person that you're dating is bisexual, and they're attracted to their same sex as well as other gender. Can it work out if you're dating? I say yes, it can. Because here's here's the whole aspect of sexual identity. People don't talk about it because it's taboo. And we as a society has made it taboo. We don't talk about it when we get ready to date someone. We don't say that, we don't like to have sex, we asexual, we pansexual. No, we talk about other things. Things that we want in a relationship. Things that we want to see if we're compatible with. Our last talk of sexuality is when it's about to happen. The sex act is about to happen is when we talk about it. And that's where the problem is. When you're dating someone and you feel comfortable dating someone before you have sex with that person, that's when you need to get ahead and have this conversation. So this way, both people will understand what they're getting into. And if you're dating someone and that person is bisexual, does not mean that that person is actively bisexual. That means that that person is attracted to their sex as well as the sex of the opposite. But if you talked about this with the person that you're dating, and you agree and you have the fine lines put in there of what you're willing to accept, then yes, it can work out. Problem comes when there's jealousy of that person spending time with that opposite sex or that same sex. If you take out that jealousy and you add that communication, and you really understand that person, sexuality, then yes, it can work out. Now, long distance, a marriage, maybe not, because it's really hard to share someone, whatever sexuality there is. We as human beings want it, and we want it for ourselves. But if you have an open relationship, then it can work out with a lot of communication. And you also have to take outside people out of this aspect, because sexuality is like politics. Everyone's got something to say and saying nothing, because that is your life that you have to live. So, for the person that asks me, can this work out? Yes, this can work out with a lot of communication, a lot of understanding, and no jealousy. If you have jealousy, then this is only going to be a temporary situation, because that other person has probably already expressed their sexuality. And maybe right now they're not attracted to others, like pansexuals that's attracted to every gender. But they will be, and they can be. So, hit me up in the comments. Tell me if this topic was helpful to you. Was it educated to you? Did you understand this topic? You know what time it is. It's Friday, and I'm tired, and I'm out.